Alright. So everything's working? Is everything working? Okay. I'm trying to figure out something here. I'm trying to find a way to put the YouTube chat into the game, but I have no idea how to. So I'm a bit confused there. What? No. Jesus. I have no idea how I can get live chat into the freaking thing. I'll just screw it then, I guess. Yeah, I'm using OBS. And I have the OBS chat thing on the side, but I wonder how can I shove that into my window when I'm playing the game. I mean, if it doesn't work within like a minute, I'll just say screw it, and then we'll just play. We'll just play. I can read the chat from my phone anyways. But nobody else will see the chat, so you guys already see the chat. Then it doesn't matter. Let's just chill with it until I have a solution. So, shall we begin? Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Cabin of the Cosmos. Alright, what should we ask it? The end of the world. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her. Don't linger on the specifics.
But how can a princess end the world?
Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Do you have any evidence to back that up
you're
with?
Already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very
Is that a JoJo
important
reference?
task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Oh, really? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked
While
out?
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
How does he know?
It's no use arguing
know?
semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
The nuclear egg.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Oh, it's the name of the game. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Whoa, okay. Forget it. I'm not doing this. That's what you suggested, upbeat, wasn't it?
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
You have to do it. Come on, I don't want to do it,
Oh,
man.
if only that were the case.
It's a
But
princess.
I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Oh, I'm so good at this then.
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Look, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her, and if she's bad, as she says she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I am. Oh, there's more, by the way. It's like insane amount. Okay, I'm sold. Okay, I'm sold. Fine, so tell me what to do. To get a reward.
You'll have to slay her before you get it.
I'll take the first one in a moment. 30 hours like I played. Can you tell me what my prize
It's
is?
a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
Secret.
And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Oh, my wildest imagination? Oh, that must be great. Because then maybe I'm okay with the
Of course
world
I
ending.
haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to
Damn,
end.
the cake is a lie. It might be.
I mean, maybe some
If
people
anything,
do.
the chicken is a lie.
Nihilists
the nuclear
or
chicken.
very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Am I a nihilist, chat? Hold on. Maybe. Alright, that's old exploration. I'll go to the cabin.
As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Oh,
Don't believe a word she says.
yeah, I can't believe her.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses,
Yeah,
not
this guy's,
slave.
this narrator guy is quite suspicious, isn't he?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, the voice of the hero. That's me.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
The holy sword.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It's more like a dagger, isn't it? It was kind of short.
You take the blade from the table. It'd
Let's
be
take
rather
the blade.
difficult to slay the princess and save the
Let's be
world
evil.
without it.
Let's be evil. Let's be evil, chat.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room
You
below.
don't need the dagger.
This is an
Sure?
oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp,
Fists build?
a hint of rot filtering from the
maybe.
ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Maybe.
Her voice
Yeah, I being a
carries up the
pacifist.
stairs.
The voice carries up the stairs. Well, let me get a slice of my food first.
Who's there?
Oh. Spooky.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Wait, why are you going to the basement? You don't even have mantras yet. I mean, a dagger is a dagger. Okay, what are we saying? What are we saying, chat? I mean, we do have a dagger, so just tell him we're gonna kill him. Just checking in on you with a dagger. It seems like majority is going towards hello and hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Ooh, spooky.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
A threat? Let's find
Focus
out.
on the task at hand.
Tactical throwing knife.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I is like the pacifist, Upbeat is like the genocidalist, and Eben is, I don't know, he's thinking about other things. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? What? No way! What would you think of that? What'd you to do what the title says? Oof. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Maybe we should figure out why she's a threat to the world.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
The narrator does not want that. The narrator is not in for it.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
He does make a point though. Upbeat. Alright. Let's find out why. Let's find out why they're dangerous.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Unceremonious. Fist builds.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Upbeat, we can always return to that option.
Against your better judgment,
Let's get
you
a
step
good look
forward
at
to speak with the princess face to face.
it. Great mistake.
Unarmed. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are.
Maybe.
What an awkward start to a relationship.
Alright, what do we say? Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? Are you coming on to me? Oh. How would I get it out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. That's probably the question we're asking, isn't it?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
She thinks. She thinks she likes the world.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Wait, how long are we talking?
Just how long has she been down here?
That's what I'm asking.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous.
The narrator did not tell us why though. This cabin to hold me. I was hoping you would tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
That's a pretty good one, actually.
I believe her.
I believe her.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
What type of myth busting would that be? That's kind of interesting, if anything.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Yeah, that'd be true.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
All these reasons.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Wait, is she cheating? Oh, she might be cheating. She's telling me what I want to hear.
But you don't really know me, do you?
Do I?
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She likes his lighter though.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
But I don't like being blind.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand
like
to use
the
everything,
game, like the game
all
risk,
for the
the
sake
board
of
game.
one person, and a subjugating
The
monarch,
board
no
game.
less.
Alright, what we saying, chat? The dagger is not that far away, I'd say. I talked enough of this dweeb. That's what Upbeat says. I mean, it's a coin flip. It's a coin flip. Although I am very curious.
Too long.
Wow.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
So it's not a line, is it?
She hesitates
what's her
before
name?
answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
I think we have talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with...
You know why you're here.
It's the name of the game. It's the name of the game. What are we doing, chat? It's the big plot line here. Two people are saying death. Alright, we're doing it.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Oof. Youch.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel
Oh,
bone
sledge
grinding on
queen.
bone where your jaw has been fractured.
My jaw.
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Bone-crushing hits.
We can still turn this around.
Alright. Finish the job, boys.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here
How do you
alive,
listen to so
but you can at least
restrained?
make sure that she won't make it out of here.
Maybe there's a reason she's locked up. She's just too strong.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
He's just a facts guy. He's just the guy that says what happens.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain.
My
falling
ribs
forward and
break.
sinking your blade deep
Lord,
into the
level
princess's
5
heart.
struggle left. Jesus. Strong ride, if anything. She just landed a black flash. One or the other. Yeah, it could be. But ouch. I don't know, I'm a bird person or something.
Oh,
Ah, she got shanked.
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
I think this is the end. My ribs.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. The Adversary.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a
The
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first
Now it's
time
time
either of
to
us
go
have been
home.
here.
Yeah.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, run away.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Secrets from this guy.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only
Voice of
thing
the
that
stubborn.
matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Hey, Uppy, I think you found your own voice.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
It's more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
What? No, he can't be. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened
Oopsie, I might have
because you
skipped.
didn't listen to me.
That might have been true.
We did our best with the information we were given. And we did kill her.
Woo!
And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
No consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I mean, the music sounds a bit odd, so, and the path looks a bit darker, so I'm confused.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Parallel universes. Parallel universes. Traveling through the cosmos from one universe to another. Or time travel. Space stuff.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Yeah, like the Mario. I went in the pipe and I got transported to another world.
Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters.
This is actually you, Abby. Everyone else is so boring. Finish the job.
I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Alright. What are we doing? Are we leaving? Hello, Zoroishi. Welcome. Are we leaving? Are we going to fight her? Or talk to the princess?
Just be quick about it.
To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin.
She crushed our jaw. She punctured our everything.
Great. Now if you...
Let's leave.
We can't just leave. We're supposed to fight her. Where are you going? Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yes, I'm just going to turn around and leave.
Do you even know where you're going?
Yes, I know exactly where I'm going. You're persistent.
The whole world owes you a debt of gratitude.
Oops,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, about time. I can't believe you were about to run. A warning before you go any further.
I clicked the wrong thing. Oops, it's just my intentions. They pulled me. The voices in my head.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Accidentally misclicked.
Don't
Oopsie.
believe lying
Well, that's
and
part of the
cheating
fun.
doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a
Trust me,
fight.
chat. Trust me. We can win this one. We can win. We can win this time.
Are you sure
If
about
we try hard enough. If we try.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument
if
over
we
what
just
circumstances the
parry, block,
princess is
dodge.
capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we crystal? Let's just get on with it already.
And then we'll just use our own hands, I guess.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Hear me out. If shit goes wrong this time, we'll run away and never come back.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Guys, it's just me, or have we been here before? I think I'm getting a bit deja vu here, aren't we? Alright, let's approach the mirror, shall we?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
He can't see it.
It's a wall.
He's blind.
There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
It's a
Or at
mirror.
least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub
Oh,
your hand against
okay.
the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Parallel universes.
There was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Alright.
Very different.
Very different.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Maybe it's all just a dream. Yeah.
So focus up. The world is depending on you.
Yeah, the arm looks terrible, yeah. Alright, we're taking the blade, or are we going empty-handed? Strong left. Way of the Nave, trust me. Legion Kata. Alright, what are the rest saying? Hearing a couple of fist builds out here. Low cooldown, high DPS. Ah, you might be right about it though. Alright,
No
sure.
blade this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more
Fisticuffs.
fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
Exactly. We can't bring a dagger. We have to show her our muscles, our musculus. Fisticuffs it is.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Right.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been
Oh,
ages
no.
since I've had a good fight.
She's ready for us.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little
Uh-oh.
deeper, almost
I'm afraid this
threatening.
might turn into deep walking. I'm afraid we have to parry block dodge.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're
Blood
here
like
to slay
red.
the
I
princess,
think something
not to
else
have a
is
good
red.
fight.
Kinda like the guy in the shop.
As you descend the final step,
Ooh.
the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
She's a demon. She's a demon. Pull out a crucifix.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. But no little knife this time, huh?
No life.
Ugh, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Smart. I hope you heard all of that, Miss Narrator. This is a lot different than last time. But last time definitely happened. Do you see? Should we mock him? Should we mock the narrator for being wrong?
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you.
No, we just hear the chat.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do
crashing
you know
it
who doesn't
doesn't
remember
make us
anything
die.
that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the
Parallel
second
universes? The cosmos. See, Eben? I was right. See, do you remember me?
No, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
Whoa.
So, why don't we do it again?
Whoa.
Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Uh-oh.
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that?
We're not scared.
I think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
Fragile ego.
I agree. If we're going to fight her, we need a weapon.
You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Oh, oof. Okay. Thank you for no transformation. Okay. Okay. I'm scared of you.
Then prove it. Come a little closer.
Oh, what a twist of a turn would that be? What a twist of a turn. Oof. What a ego message. Don't worry. I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair. Attacker unarmed. Step closer. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met. I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Yakuza. Yakuza. Oh, how awkward that would that be though, turning around without saying anything. Just leaving. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Except for Uppy, which just wants to do manic kill fist stuff, then what is everyone else gonna say? What are we choosing, lads? Punch death. I think that death will be on our end, wouldn't it? Are we really sure we'll be able to survive this? You Saitama ult. Maybe, perhaps. Screw it. Let's dance.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes.
Let's dance, baby.
Your hands empty, you charge the princess.
Let's dance.
Quit the pessimism, will you?
Quit the pessimism.
Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you, I really am. I'm just doing my best to keep my expectations grounded. You don't have a weapon. You're supposed to have a weapon. We'll be fine. Just watch.
Just watch.
You attack, fists raised, and the two of you fall into combat. Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows return the blows in kind, bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Whoa.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Youch.
Hear that? She respects us. We can pull this off.
She respects us.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
Oh. No.
Her knee connects with your sternum with a loud, violent crack. The wind leaves your
I don't think
lungs,
the
and as
sides
you
of my
struggle
ult
for breath,
worked.
You can feel something flooding in to fill the space.
I think I missed a parry, guys.
Blood suffocating you from the inside.
You have to want to kill me. Like this.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow. Everything goes dark, and you die. Are you serious? That's it? That's it.
That's it.
Like hell it is.
Like
We're not
hell
giving
it
up that
is.
easy. Now get up.
Didn't you hear me? You're dead. There's no getting up
Tiger
from
drop.
that.
Tiger drop neglects all damage.
Wait, no, that's not right. You're
Not dead anymore.
Not dead anymore.
Yes. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. You're alive.
Undertale last breath, commence.
The princess takes a step back and looks down at her pulp-covered fists.
The slaughter continues.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the walls and dripping from my hands.
I don't need a face, lady. I still have my face right. Can I go get my pristine blade now? No, you definitely killed me. I just got better. You're not putting me down that easy. Run away and attack the princess. Alright, what are we doing, chat? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're gonna go grab the blade? Are we gonna run away? Or are we gonna go at her again? Or are we gonna tell her a funny joke? It'd be easier if I found out how to do pulse and shit. Alright. Just for the funny, I think this is quite a funny joke to me. No, you definitely killed me. I just got better.
Maybe this will be a good fight after all.
Maybe.
The two of you clash once more.
Ooh.
It's not as one-sided as I feared, but it's still a far cry from what I'd hoped. Her injuries, though numerous, pale in comparison to yours. The wounds you've inflicted upon her barely seem to have slowed her down. As much as you're trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits, every movement burns.
Burns with power.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
She lands another devastating, no, lethal blow. Everything goes dark.
Again.
And you die.
Again.
You know what I'm going to say. That we're not dead?
No. Dying is for losers.
Yeah, that we're not dead. Come on, get up. If we can just keep going, we're bound to wear her down eventually.
Lord, talk about being stubborn.
Are you sure she can't do what we're doing right now?
There's only one way to find out.
Only one way. Determination, I guess.
Once more, you push yourself back to your mangled feet.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything?
I just can't die.
Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
Ooh, man, I must be looking terrible then, I guess.
An uncharacteristic terror seems to grip her voice.
I think we'll turn to the skeleton chat. We're a skeleton now.
Have we ever seen her afraid before?
Last breath, phase 3.
No, we haven't.
This is how we win. We can do this forever.
Forever.
I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
Me.
I'd like to see her. We're invincible.
Her fist flies towards where your face used to be, your twisted body incapable of moving out of the way. And then you see nothing. Everything goes dark and we die.
Everything goes dark and we die.
Yeah. Yes, something like that. Well, don't you have something to say?
Yeah, I quit.
I quit. I give up. I didn't hear no bell. Fight your fun and then go to distance.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Alright, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time.
We're taking the blade. We're taking the blade this time.
now why would we ever do that?
Voice of the Contrarian.
Because she absolutely destroyed us?
Hello, Raiden. Welcome. We're just, we're getting beaten up here beyond repair. We're turning into skeletons and shit.
She sure did, but what a great way to go.
What a great way to go.
Does it matter? We lost.
Well, the stubborn is sad now.
Oh, why so glum, Rage Boy? I thought you were brave. I thought you were proud. Was all that bravado just hot air?
His ego got kicked out of the air.
Look, it was just... the fight was better the first time, and the first time we had a weapon. Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly you've already been here. Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path from the last one. That's a good point. Everything here is a little off. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously. Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens.
Nah, I'd probably get up from the end as well.
Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there. Isn't it your job to know things? Maybe we need a better narrator who can actually answer our questions. It's my job to guide you through your task and to state the facts of what's happening. That hardly requires omniscience. And besides, I'm the best you're going to get, because I'm the only one here who can do my job.
No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are in the cabin. Might as well see this through. Yeah, we have no choice. There's no... Ooh, we do have a choice actually. Alright, chat. We leaving, or are we going to the cabin again and having another fight, I suppose? Flee! Alright. Alright. Are we all agreeing with Upbeat then? We're fleeing from this wretched world. Alright. Let's get out of here then.
Yes!
There we
Here
go.
we go! Are you serious? Fine, you walk away from the cabin. Let's see how that goes for you.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
What? Uh-oh.
What's going on? Where are we? We're somewhere interesting for once.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen?
No.
No.
There's a distant rumbling, the sound of many sounds. The undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Uh-oh. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Exterminities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You're no longer alone. Resistance, fingers drag, claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of me. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Alright, what are we doing? We embracing the thoughts? Or are we waking up from this nightmare? Because walking backwards obviously wasn't a good idea. Okay, so we have Jeremy saying we should wake up from this nightmare, and Uppy is saying that we should embrace the contradicting thoughts. What the rest saying? Suppose I'll decide then. I want to see where this goes. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I'm our only salvation. Denial. Return to your destined path.
You're on a path in the woods.
The real Slay the Princess
and
starts
at the
here.
end of that path
Oops.
is a cabin.
Well, we broke the universe.
And in the basement of that cabin is a
Oopsie.
princess.
Oopsie!
You're here to
Welcome,
slay her.
Iron. Welcome.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Hold on. We're playing Slay the Princess. and we just fought the princess and we crumbled to dust twice, and now we broke the fabric of the universe. What did Jeremy do? No, I did not save. This is one run done. One round and done. Whatever goes on here goes on forever. Yeah, now we have access to that at least. Sweet, I'm always wanted to offer a monarch. Viva la revolution. Subtitles. End of the world run. Very true. Viva la revolution. That sounds fun.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, what are we doing, chat? Hero? I don't know if we can call ourselves that. We just broke the fabric of the universe, didn't we? We quite literally set ourselves back to one. Alright. What's the rest of the chat saying? Even the saying fist build. I doubt we can choke it to death, because you saw what happened last time. She broke our bare ribs. One strike from her and our ribs went crashing inwards. COK build. Alright, we're going in there with no blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Softly! Oh!
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing.
Hypnotizing.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I think she's the one with the 100 charisma this time. No, 102. Because the race caps it out at 102.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Dangerous? Alright, what were you saying, chat? I think I'm here to slay you. Alright, Upbeat is rooting for saving the princess. I'm here to save you. Alright. Are we lying? Or are we gonna be honest, chat? Are we lying or are we being honest? For Forsaken roleplay, bro. Nah, get out of here. No, please stay. We still have a princess to slay. Haha, that rhymes. Therefore, you have to be here. Alright. I think we're gonna be a bit nice this time.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Plus, I do like annoying this guy, so.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
The face that is no longer smashed.
You walk
Hopefully.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Yeah. The last princess completely just shattered our face twice. The voice of the stubborn told us to kept getting up even though we died like twice.
She's beautiful.
She's
How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Die again, the other chain gets removed and the universe explodes. Something like that.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
The end. Alright, what are we doing? Are we gonna go examine the chains and be like heroic? Or are we gonna shatty chat a bit? She still could end the universe. I bet this game ends with the hero stabbing the narrator. Stay away from that beast, says Iron. And up it is, wanting to examine the chains. What's the rest saying? There's like 7 people watching. Wait, am I included? I do not know. Does that count for 6 then? Friendship maxing? Should I rizz her up? Alright, I'll see what I can do with them chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Okay, narrator. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
So what if I'm a nihilist?
Thank you.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Because she's here.
You're making a huge mistake.
Maybe not.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
With love on my side.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
The key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the
Are you sure he's not the narrator? This goober left her down here. Yeah, but if we bring the dagger, she gets all evil and shit. Alright, should we go check for a key, or should we just figure out another way? What are we doing, chat? What are we doing? I don't know. Alright, let's go upstairs then.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You
Now,
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Whew.
You hear the click of the lock slamming into place.
Who's closing the door? This prison to hold me.
Is someone else here?
Someone close the door. This prison to hold me.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Ugh. Let me
Your
out of
shouts
here.
and pleas are met. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Says who? Ah.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Oh, quiet down, narrator.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look
Everyone.
at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
This prison to hold us? No, never.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yeah, with those stone-crushing fists of yours.
She barely hesitates
Whoa,
before
whoa,
raising
whoa,
her
whoa,
arm to her
whoa.
mouth, her
Whoa,
teeth
whoa,
tearing
whoa,
through her
whoa,
limb
whoa.
with the determination of a
Whoa,
tramp.
whoa, whoa! Zombie! She's
As she
tearing through her
rips her
skin.
flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Oh, she even bit through the. She even bit through the freaking bones. Zia's cabin.
It's the blade from upstairs.
Oh.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike,
Oh
it's
yeah. Sure, narrator. Sure.
now. Or we could use it to free her.
Oh, use the free. Yeah.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
There's only one option.
Fine.
Free her.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Zia's cabin. Good ending. Good ending.
You cut into her flesh.
Chop chop.
The blade is sharp, and it
Oof.
takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Yucky. It's a bit dirty.
Her limb falls to the ground,
Nice
and the
hand.
heavy chains follow suit.
She's
She didn't so
free.
much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
That's a bit scary.
No, she didn't.
Oh, you see like the cursor? It's like a bloody knife. Crazy.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Rhythmically. Yum indeed, you goth gummy.
How is she still smiling
Blood.
after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah,
Thank
stone
you.
crushing fists.
Now let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her
What?
escape into
What?
the world.
What?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Whoa, he's taking control.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Whoa, buddy.
Watch me.
Whoa. The narrator is turning into the voice of the stubborn.
What are you doing?
Oh, Jesus. Game title times 15 or warn her.
Stop that.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Run, princess!
Stop it.
I have turned into a
Trying to
mad
resist me.
murderer.
I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess. Resist. What are we doing, chat? Are we killing her or are we resisting again? This is actually narrated was fights. Resist influence.
The blade!
Decaying
Move
winter.
the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What
are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Plunges it into your chest,
My
tearing
heart.
through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done.
Tough it
For
out.
her sake.
First.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you
Heroic
literally doomed
gesture.
everyone.
Well, at least she doesn't beat us to death, so that's something.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh? Ugh.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
28 stab wounds.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Ugh. Nah, she doesn't.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
For she, her second.
I'm so sorry.
New even lead pronouns.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this,
Right?
right? Oh, that's rich coming from you.
The tears.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
It's over.
Everything goes dark. And you die.
Chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
That's a different
You're
name,
here
I feel.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. But I died. What am I doing
I can
here?
assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
The game.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Voice the
If we're going
smitten.
to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Sneaky.
Our beloved.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
You know.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love. And the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Yeah, I mean, it did try taking control.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's... What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
That might be fair. Or should we just turn around and leave? Would that be hilarious? Oh, we're building the voice of the contrarian with this one. Iron is saying yes. Let the thoughts consume us. Alright, what is everyone else saying? Also, welcome back, Raiden. Did you survive the toilet? Or maybe you're just a ghost. Alright, what are we doing, chat? We're turning around leaving or proceeding to the cabin? I love the tree. What a nice tree. I love trees. Like hits you over with the hits your head with a birch tree, and you take 150 damage. Your brain blows up. And let's go claim our beloved princess. Although
warning
turning around would be funny.
before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Oh, quiet
We
down.
already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
The only thing we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant.
Slay the
Its
princess
stone
rainbow.
walls draped in fine threaded tapestries.
Oh,
a prison
it's
befitting a
beautiful.
royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh. It's a damn mirror again.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
A mirror?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
No,
It's attached to
lies.
see here.
What are
Lies.
you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Grime. Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Oh, dang it.
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Perhaps. Are we taking the blade, chat? Or are we going down there? Empty-handed. No blade, eh? Suppose we should probably do so. Let's go to the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Sure. It's kind of nice.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh.
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Oh my lord.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do
I
right
can
by
hear
her
the
without all
wedding
this
bells
over-the-top
already.
fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
So everyone can hear me, right? Say I. So I'm not being gaslighting myself or now. Hello, Kenneth. Welcome.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Although, can everyone hear me? Or... Alright, very, very well. Sound like I haven't been talking to myself for an hour, that'd be crazy. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue
My
you from
love.
your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
My spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
We're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
A hero! Voice of the hero. Oh, his prophecy is fulfilled.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
You villain.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
No, foolishness.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Slay the Princess
a
is,
trail of
in a way, it's a storytelling game, which is kind of like
This is
branched out
horrible.
like a tree. There's many different routes you can go, and most of the game is dependent on your actions. Any action you take will change whatever happens on your story, and that's for the entire game. So far we have fought her. She crushed our ribs and broke our face like twice, and then we broke the fabric of the universe. And then now we're doing the smitten path, so we're being nice to the princess. You know, yeah, it's kind of like, in a way, it's like Undertale. It's kind of like Undertale, but it's its own game in a beautiful design. If you want to, you can help me choose whatever we're gonna say or do, because the rest of the people there, except for Ian, Eben, Jeremy, and Upbeat, sometimes are quiet, so... I'm sorry what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost
Yo,
unsettling
hear me out,
extent,
chat.
actually.
Because leaving the cabin ends the world, according to the narrator. So what if we just stay down here forever
That's because
with
she's
our
perfect.
beloved?
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh, he's such He's original, this guy, isn't he?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Driver to violence.
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay, so nothing happened after I died. I mean, that's a silly question to ask.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
What?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Confession. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Whoa. Insane comeback statement there.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
Whoa.
I'm not so sure.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Wow, alright.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
With no harm.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with.
Any idea.
Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
Alright.
So go ahead and slay her.
Slay her. Let's rescue her.
No, I can't let you do
Oh,
that.
he's
If you
doing
take
the thing
another
again.
step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths,
Titanic
and if you
depths?
try
Like
anything
Deep-Poken?
that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Slayer for real? We did that earlier though.
Wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly
Wonderful.
slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
We're doomed.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
But I guess I have to. Because I'm some bird person guy, I think.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Oh yeah, earlier we basically were like... the voice of the stubborn just told us to get up even though we were dead, like twice. So we basically turned into a skeleton.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Ugh.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
Everyone out there would be saved.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the
Power of love on our side.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
What?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Nobody?
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Deep reflection.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Oh, the endless cycle.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
There must be something you must want.
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
No? What would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Oh Lord. She's turning all simplified. She turns into a skinwalker. It's over.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Alright, should we keep turning her like into a digital format, or should we say the truth? But you need your own thing. You can't just... You're just me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy. What a... Oh, we can... Oh, we can save here and we can try multiple things. Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking her that?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world.
Oh, we've been over this one. I want you to make me unhappy. Try.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Oh, what the hell?
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Okay. You don't get the chance to ask another question. Something has taken her away, and something left in her place.
No! She was our perfect match!
She might be a skinwalker.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that
A mirror.
Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator guy is kind of quiet
Yes.
though.
Does that mean the world ended? A villain vanquished.
Vanquished. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking at her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
This awful being.
I can't believe she was taken away from us. A nerve.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it.
I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Right? Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
I need to touch the mirror! You approach the mirror. Gaze into my own reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's inside. It's you. You are alone in the place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm a person.
A person, a set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
What?
We
I'm
are
not
oceans,
2D.
reduced to shallow creeks.
Shallow creeks. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to
She
feel
sounds like
the
Circuit Baby
worlds
from
beyond.
FNAF.
Perspectives to
She sounds
make
like
my
a goddess.
own. This one is a reflecting pool of desire unfulfilled.
Desire
She will make
unfulfilled.
for a pliant heart.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
You're that thing I met in this space outside of the forest, aren't you? Oh, this is from our last run, isn't it? Oh, that was a
Vague
dream.
recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
But us. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you trapped? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
What happens? I destroy your body, attacked entity. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Whoa. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do you know what the world's about the
I
world
know
beyond
only
places?
that they are.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't know. Let her out of here.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit. but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
If I believe.
Bring me more perspectives,
More.
so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Alright. Perhaps it's about time we end this. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
No fear. How much will I forget?
Everything,
Oh,
until we meet
everything.
again.
No, not everything. I was sent to slay the princess in the game, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished,
Finished,
dry, hollow. More than you have found,
More than I found.
but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Infinite. I'm not going back.
If you need to,
Wait forever.
you are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
That's fair.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
That's
If
fair.
you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh, and the game crashed. Well, we know what to do, chat. We're ending the stream. Thank you all for watching. We'll just perhaps I'll post another time sometime soon. But for now I got stuff to work on. This stream was extremely scuffed. I could have done a lot of things better, but hopefully next time I stream I can actually do those things better. So whoop-de-doo. Yep, until next time.